Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Rants series where I talk about different things and rant and talk about topics, things that bother me, other stuff like that. Okay, let's get into this episode. One thing that really bothers me, and I know everyone sees this because if you're online, you mostly will see this. It's people who love to argue online and think that what they're saying actually matters. People love to think that since they have an opinion online, then what they're saying must be correct and everyone else is wrong. Like two people have an argument online and one person is thinking, maybe they'll think that my opinion's right and their opinion's wrong. Or even if you're actually having like a real argument, why would the other side believe you? Like, I don't understand. When have you ever had an online argument where the other side was like, gee, that guy really makes a good point? Like, they're not going to believe you. They're not going to switch what they believe and just believe exactly what you're saying. When people go into arguments, they have some pretty strong viewpoints. And for you just to have a few arguments, that's not going to make them believe what you think. So I just don't understand why people waste time arguing on the internet. They're arguing in general, Arguing doesn't do anything. And I know there's tons of rants on YouTube about how arguing is pointless. And it is pointless, Especially online. How many like minutes of your life have you wasted arguing with people where you know that it's not going to make the biggest difference in the future? I used to do that all the time. I used to do this on Xbox Live for people that know what that is. Back in like early to mid 2010s, I would argue with people all the time online, and I couldn't even tell you any of their names or their username, gamer tag things. I couldn't tell you anything or what we argued about. That's how meaningless it was, and that's how stupid it was. So you're not going to remember it. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say, is it doesn't matter, and people just need to stop arguing. If someone doesn't like what you're saying, then just remove yourself from the situation or just ignore what they're saying. You don't always have to argue back with somebody. Having different viewpoints and having a conversation is one thing, but once it starts to get heated and you're wrong, I'm right, wah, it's just not going to go anywhere, because that's what arguing is about. It's trying to change the other person's viewpoint, and you're not going to do that. So to stop wasting your own time. That's basically what you're doing. You're just wasting your own time arguing. So understand that not everyone is going to think the same, and people have their own ideas and stuff. And, I see this all the time with religion. I see people arguing about religion all the time, especially Christians versus other religions and stuff. And Christians think they're right, or if they're arguing with a Muslim, Muslims think they're right. The Christians and Muslims do like to have debates on YouTube and stuff. I see this happening, and none of them tend to believe one another. They tend to think each one of them is full of shit. So I just love this notion that people that are religious have, that their side is right and the other side is wrong. I don't really think religion should teach that, but that's just me. But imagine doing that. Imagine going into a conversation saying the way I live is wrong and the way you live is right, or vice versa, or trying to, that's basically what they're trying to say. That's what I meant. Oh, my side is wrong and your side is right. You're not going to get them to admit that. They're going to think that they're right and you're wrong. So, what I was trying to say is, why would you believe that your side is right and their side is wrong? That's such a fucked up way to enter in any argument or discussion, by telling them that everything they do is wrong. You're not going to get someone on your side by literally shitting all over them, telling them that they're wrong. So, You know, that's what I don't like about religion is they think that they have everything figured out and that their way and their philosophy of life is correct and no one else can possibly be right because they're right. I don't think that that's a good way to argue with someone or to believe in that matter. But you know, that's just my opinion, and we just need to stop arguing online. I think it's pointless. It's never going to solve anything. Having a mindful, rational, friendly discussion is one thing, but going back and forth with each other, it's not productive. It doesn't lead you anywhere nice in life. It just doesn't do anything good. So try to think about the next time you're arguing and where it's going to lead you, because it's not going to lead you anywhere good. All right, that's this episode for now. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Thank you so much for listening.